Hey, John? Yes, yes. John, why are you saying things like this? Because guests earn double points when they go to the guests earn double points. Okay, John, don't forget to tell them that you're using the most double point offers and available for a limited time. You just did. Well, that's good to know. I know. Order online at Google.com and earn double reward points through February.
Okay. Okay. According to the Humane Society of the United States, around 2.7 million dogs and cats are euthanized each year simply because too many people give up their pets and not enough people adopt pets from shelters. Today, I will tell you a personal story about adoption, explain why adopting a dog from a shelter is better than purchasing from a breeder, and what the main dog breed is that ends up in shelters. Why is First, I will tell you a short story about a friend's dog whose name is Holly. Sorry, Holly. There you go. Thanks, sweetie. This is Holly. She's a 10-year-old hound, and for most of her life, she was used for nothing but breeding purposes. After she was no longer able to be used for breeding, she was sent from shelter to shelter for several years and never had a loving home. When my friend adopted Holly, she was super sweet but incredibly shy and skittish. She completely lacked trust, and it took her a while to realize that her new family wasn't going to hurt her, send her away to a shelter. But a lot of people wouldn't think about adopting an old dog, but really it was to give her the best last leg of her life. Why is adopting... Okay. Why is adopting a dog from a shelter better than purchasing from a breeder? When you adopt from a shelter, immediately they do a temperament test that will show if a dog has a fighting gene or any other unwanted inbred behaviors. This test will let people know what they are getting into with the dog they may adopt. Also, you will have a trial period before you can call the dog your own. This is a good chance to figure out if the dog will be a good fit for you and your family. When I did a survey asking if people would rather get a dog from a shelter or breeder, I had 3 out of the 12 people say that they would prefer purchasing from a breeder. To say the least, I was a bit shocked. I figured everyone would prefer to adopt from a shelter, and I believe that dogs that are in shelters get a very bad rep. People believe that these dogs are vicious and never fit to be a family dog. Believe it or not, according to an article posted by Pet Finder, 50% of dogs are given up simply because the owner couldn't afford them. This means that many of these dogs are not vicious or not trainable. It's more commonly an owner's problem. According to PawNation.com, pit bulls make up at least 40% of the shelter population in Chicago, and they're 2/3 of the dogs euthanized. The reason many of these dogs are in shelters is because people think these dogs are vicious and not fit for a family. Also, because of the stigma they have, most landlords won't allow these dogs in people's homes. I work at a doggy daycare, and I can honestly say that they are the most loving dogs and the best behaved of the variety of breeds that I care for. Now that you have heard my personal story of a dog adoption, learned why adopting is better than purchasing from a breeder, and have learned that the pit bull is the most popular breed to end up in shelters and why, I hope you may consider adopting your next pet, whether it's a dog or even a rabbit. By adopting a pet, you are helping shut down puppy mills and running the breeders out of business, so we can help stop the overpopulation of animals, but most specifically dogs.
Oh, sorry. Me too. I just say no. Oh, sorry. Was I supposed to look?